Welcome to WILDLIFEx. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 things you didn't know about tiger. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to WILDLIFEx for future updates. Tigers are also regarded as one of the most beautiful yet ferocious species, and this may be one of the factors that contributes to their fascination. However, due to human sloppiness and prudence, they are on the verge of being classified as endangered. I enjoy visiting wildlife sanctuaries as a wildlife enthusiast with a particular interest in big cats, but the question remains, how well do I or we know about this exotic animal? Other large cat species are sometimes clouded by several myths, but hopefully you'll learn more about them after watching this video in which I list some tiger facts. Tigers are magnificent and captivating creatures. Wildlife enthusiasts from all over the world flock to see them, making them one of the most sought-after wild experiences with any predatory mammal. If you've had the good fortune to see tigers in the wild, you might not realize how fascinating these animals are. Discover 10 fascinating things about tigers that will make you appreciate the tiger even more. Number 10. Tigers have a 25-year lifespan. Tigers live between 20 and 25 years, depending on whether they are held in captivity or released into the wild. Most, however, die before reaching the age of 20, as in the case of a 19-year-old Makli who died in Ranthambore National Park in Rajasthan, India. Flavel, a circus-rescued tiger who was sheltered in a zoo in Tampa, Florida, was the oldest living tiger at the time. Number 9. Tigers are nocturnal creatures. While it is not true that all tigers are nocturnal, they do tend to do the majority of their hunting at night. This is due to the fact that tigers tend to avoid human confrontation during the day and patrol their territories at night. Number 8. A tiger's punch could kill you. If you have a pet tiger and a brutal opponent, you may as well send them for a fist fight, even if their body size is enormous. You can't have a pet tiger, it's against the law. One swipe from a tiger's front hand is said to be enough to kill, or break the bones of a human or an animal. Number 7. Tigers are able to imitate the sounds of birds of prey. Despite the lack of documented evidence, many eyewitness accounts claim that tigers in India imitate the sound of prey to lure their prey out into the open. Tigers have the ability to emit calls that sound close to those of their prey, luring in the unsuspecting prey. Tigers are one of the most powerful predators alive today, because they can use this sophisticated hunting tactic. Tigers like to surprise their prey. One of the most well-known facts among wildlife enthusiasts is that wild animals enjoy surprise kills, but not as much as tigers. They hide behind dense bushes and attack their victim from behind due to their striped camouflage. Tigers are often said to be less likely to strike when we see them. In fact, most Indian villagers wear a face mask on the back of their heads to fool the tigers. Number 6. Tigers can run at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. Tigers are remarkably agile for their size and weight. The tiger can easily outrun most prey species, reaching speeds of 40 miles per hour, 64 kph, which is one of the reasons it is such a good hunter. A racehorse galloping at rule gallop travels at around 40 miles per hour. Tigers are not the quickest runners in the animal kingdom, but their powerful legs allow them to sprint at speeds of more than 60 km per hour for short distances. Number 5. Tiger stripes are a high-tech camouflage system. The tiger's popular stripes are built to blend in with their surroundings' tall grass. They blend into the background of their habitat with over 100 stripes, making it extremely difficult to spot them even while traveling. Like a human fingerprint, each tiger's stripes are distinct. White tigers' coats have not evolved to allow them to blend in with snowy environments. Their white stripes are the product of a genetic mutation that causes a lack of pigmentation. Some people are unaware that most cat species have markings on their hair as well as their skin. It's true that, like human fingerprints, the distinctive pattern of stripes on tigers serves as their identification. And if the hair of tigers or house cats were shaved off, the stripes would still be visible. Number 4. Tigers are the world's largest cats. Despite the fact that the male lion is the biggest big cat, tigers are the undisputed champions. While lions are slightly taller, a tiger's length and weight clearly outmatch a fully grown lion. The heaviest known wild lion weighed 313 kilograms, which sounds amazing when you consider that the heaviest wild tiger weighed nearly 400 kilograms. You probably already knew that Royal Bengal tigers are the largest wild cats on the planet, but did you know that male tigers can weigh up to 300 kilograms? Oh, my goodness. It's the equivalent of measuring a group of 6 ordinary people. You'd be dead in a minute if they just sat on top of you licking their paws. Tigers may also breed with other large cats. For example, if a male tiger breeds with a female lion, the resultant hybrid is known as a tigon. They are the largest cat species and can grow to be larger than the liger, a cross between a male lion and a female tiger. A liger stands about 6 feet tall when standing on all 4 legs, and about 4.5 feet tall when on all 4 legs. Number 3. Tigers have white spots on their ears to help young animals find their way. The backs of tigers' ears have large white spots. Since the bright patches contrast with the heavily camouflaged appearance of the rest of a tiger's colors, their presence was a mystery for a long time. The appearance of these white spots, according to biologists, allows young tiger cubs to track their mothers through dark and dense forests by providing a simple and visible landmark to search for. Number 2. In the 20th century, a single tiger was responsible for the deaths of over 400 people. The champawat tiger is regarded as the single most prolific animal in the history of human hunting. Approximately 436 people were killed and eaten by the champawat tiger in Nepal and India between the years of 1899 and 1907. Several attempts to track and kill the animal, a huge tigress, failed, but she was finally apprehended. A post-mortem revealed she had been injured by a gunshot as a young tiger, prompting her to abandon traditional tiger prey in favor of simpler, more readily available human targets. All of her attacks were carried out in broad daylight, and her presence in the city would bring civilization to a halt, as people were afraid to leave their homes. The tigress would often travel from one location to another, conscious that she was being pursued and traveling to different places to elude her pursuers. The champawat tiger was an amazingly intelligent animal that outsmarted, baited, and ambushed hundreds of people. This legendary animal would go down in history, if not for the right reasons. Number 1. White tigers aren't found in nature. White tigers are not a tiger subspecies. They look just like Bengal tigers, but they have a white coat. When 2 tigers with a recessive gene that causes lack of pigmentation in the fur breed together, they get this coat. In the wild, this is extremely rare, but it is much more likely when humans force big cat inbreeding. As you would expect from inbreeding, the outcome is a plethora of genetic defects. White tigers are usually in poor health and suffer from a variety of ailments. White tigers have become known as a lovely variation on the standard orange-striped tiger. In fact, there isn't much beauty in these animals' origins. They've bred for their white coat in order to benefit from tourism. It is important not to help organizations that breed white tigers if you are a tiger enthusiast. They are not a protected subspecies. They are the product of genetic manipulation by inbreeding, which must be prevented. What do you think about this video? Which of the following top 10 things you didn't know about tigers before you find most interesting? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.